Today, I'm going to be trading Saquon Barkley to the Philadelphia Eagles to see if he can win them a Super Bowl. And I mean, this should definitely be a very, very interesting video. I mean, obviously, unless you've been sleeping under a rock, you guys have seen that Saquon Barkley just signed with the Philadelphia Eagles, which makes this team pretty terrifying. Honestly, I don't know who's going to be able to beat these guys, but as you can see, Barkley is on the Eagles. And I mean, obviously, as you can see now that Barkley is on the Eagles, Jalen Hurts literally has weapons everywhere. I mean, adding Saquon Barkley to the Philadelphia Eagles is almost the same thing as adding McCaffrey to the 49ers, except the Eagles have better wide receivers than San Francisco. So if anything, this team might be better. I'd say there's no chance that we actually miss the playoffs. I mean, by the looks of it, the Eagles had one hell of a season to start things off, going 15-2, but somehow Dallas went 16-1, so we play the Falcons in the wild card round. I really was not expecting to see Dallas winning the division with a record like that, but anyways, obviously Barkley went off this season with 1,500 yards for 17 touchdowns. It looks like we're gonna get the dub against the Falcons, so now we play the 16-1 Cowboys in the divisional round. I mean, obviously this Eagles team is absolutely loaded, but we are gonna have to play our asses off if we want to win this one. I don't think any of us really expected Dallas to go 16-1 in the first season, but somehow they did. So this is probably going to be a very difficult game to win, but on the bright side for us, this is the playoffs. And as you guys already know, the Cowboys have not been very good at winning playoff games in the last few seasons, so hopefully that is good news for us. It looks like we're gonna get a first down with Barkley. This team is so loaded, bro. I cannot even like exaggerate that enough. I'm gonna try and go for AJ Brown here though. I mean, so far it seems like the run game has been pretty unstoppable, and by the looks of it, it's the same story with the air attack. I'm not gonna lie, I'm honestly terrified to see what Philly's gonna do next season. Like, I don't know how anybody's gonna be able to stop this team with the weapons that they have. I mean, again, that's another first down from Barkley. I'm gonna try and end things off right here though. I mean, I'm hoping Goddard can get open here. If not, that looks pretty good, actually. That is gonna be a touchdown from Dallas Goedert. So just like that, the Eagles are gonna tie things up. We have a lot of work to do, though. I mean, as I said, I feel like this game is gonna come right down to the last play. I mean, as you can see, we're coming back out here in the third quarter. We are down by 3 points right now, but if we score a touchdown, that will give us the lead. All we really need to do, though, is get the ball in the field goal position, and we should be good. I'm not gonna lie, though. I mean, we are in the third quarter, so there's a lot of football still to be played, but I thought this would be a pretty high scoring game, but so far it has basically been all defense. What a grab by Brown. I'm honestly having a lot of fun with the run game today though, man. I mean, they really haven't had an answer for Saquon Barkley yet. I mean, it seems like he gets a first down after almost every time he touches the ball. I'm gonna try and go back to Goddard here though. I mean, last time I ran this play, it did work out for a touchdown. I don't think it's gonna be the same story here, but once again, he is gonna be wide open. We actually almost brought that back too. Either way, I mean, we are still 6 yards short. I feel like Barkley is probably our best bet of getting this in for another touchdown, so I'm just gonna hand it off to him, and it looks like that's gonna work out perfectly for us. So that's another one, and just like that, the Eagles are gonna take the lead, but we do still have a whole quarter to be played. But as you can see, it looks like Philly is gonna sneak away with the win over the 16-1 Cowboys. I mean, it was a really close one, just like I expected, but once again, the Cowboys are choking in the playoffs. But I mean, it looks like things are not going to be getting any easier for us in the NFC Championship game, because now we have to play the 49ers. No question about it, though. This is going to be another very difficult game to win. If anything, it's probably going to be harder than Dallas was, just because of how good this defense is. Once again, though, I mean, it looks like Barkley's still playing well. On the downside for us, though, it is third down now, so we do really need this play to work. I'm just going to hand it off to Barkley again here, though. And it looks like he's got a lot of open field, so that's another first. I mean, Barkley working with an O-line like the Philadelphia Eagles is so unfair, but I'm going to try and go for another passing play here. I might want to keep this on the ground. Actually, we're just going to go with Hurts. That's going to be another huge pickup. I mean, other than the 49ers scoring first, it seems like everything is kind of going our way right now. I'm going to try and end it off again with Goddard, though. Actually, that's going to be dangerous, but it looks like we're going to find AJ Brown for the touchdown. I mean, I didn't think he was going to win that race, to be honest with you, but I'll take it. So that's going to tie things up just like that. Coming back out here in the fourth quarter, though, I mean, on the downside, we are down by 10 points right now. So things are not looking great for us here. And Barkley's getting shut down. I mean, I knew that 49ers defense was going to be an issue today, and it looks like they are definitely being an issue today. But I wouldn't count us out just yet. I mean, I'd say we do still have a little bit of a chance here. With that being said, though, I mean, I think we gotta hurry it up here. I'm gonna try and go for a shot with AJ Brown, and hopefully this can work out like it did last time. It actually looks like it's going to, too. What a play by Brown. This guy's route running has just been absolutely insane today. We need to make sure we punch this in, though. But if we do, we are only gonna be... Oh, Barkley's getting stopped. I gotta call a timeout. That brings up a third down as well. So, I mean, if this doesn't work out, we might have an issue here. I'm just going to try and go for Goddard, who looks to be locked up, but it looks like he's gonna get it either way. I mean, he got caught on the defender, so he really wasn't running the route that he was supposed to, but it worked out, so I'm not gonna complain. So now we're only down by 3 points, but unfortunately for us, after that, it looks like Brock Purdy was able to close things out. So we're gonna be taking a very disappointing loss in the NFC Championship game. I mean, that's definitely not how I wanted things to end out this season, but either way, we did make it all the way to the NFC Championship game, so it looks like this team does have a pretty bright future. But to end things off, it looks like Dak Prescott won MVP. And just like this season, it looks like the 49ers ended up losing to the Chiefs in the Super Bowl. But anyways, that's going to bring us to year number 2. The team really hasn't changed whatsoever. And considering we did just make it all the way to the NFC Championship game, we definitely have a pretty solid chance at running it back this year. I mean, I'm hoping we can actually one-up last season. And once again, it looks like the Eagles had another crazy season, going 15-2. This time, we're going to win the division, though, and get the #1 seed. So, I mean, that is definitely a bit of an upgrade from last year. I mean, at least this time we got home team advantage. But once again, Saquon Barkley went on an absolute tear with 1,700 yards for 22 touchdowns. And it looks like we're going to be playing the Lions in the divisional round. And it looks like we're going to get the win against Detroit. So now we have a rematch against the 49ers in the NFC Championship game. I mean, I'm really hoping we can actually get a revenge this time. I mean, again, this time we do have home field advantage, so hopefully that can help us a little bit. Barkley got stopped in his tracks there, though. I'm gonna hand it off to him again here, and it looks like this time we are gonna get a huge pickup. I mean, you guys saw the numbers. This guy had an MVP caliber season for a running back. I mean, 1,700 yards for 22 touchdowns is absolutely insane. That might work out. Oh, it's picked off. That is not the start that I was looking for. I mean, as you can see, they scored after that twice, so now we're down 14-0. Apparently, our kicker fumbled the ball. Or not our kicker, our kick returner fumbled the ball and gave it right back to San Fran. I mean, this has kind of been a worst-case scenario start for the Eagles right now, but we are only in the first quarter, so I mean, we have tons of time to come back here. Hopefully, Barkley can keep doing what he's been doing. I don't know if I mentioned this yet, but after 2 insane seasons from the guy, he has gone all the way up to a 99 overall. Oh, come on. AJ Brown, I'm begging you, get that. That's going to be another first down, so we're in scoring position. On the downside for us, though, I mean, the 49ers did force another third down after that, so it looks like we honestly might be getting held to a field goal here. I mean, nobody's open. I could have hit Smith last second, too. I was just trying to scramble so I could get some yardage there because nobody was open, but I mean, last second when we got hit, apparently Smith finally got open, but anyways... Looks like we're going to be getting held to 3. We're coming back out here in the third quarter, though. I don't know what's happening right now. I mean, we're getting absolutely torched. For some reason, I feel like we still have a chance, but deep down, I know we are pretty much screwed at this point. That is a crazy grab from Brown, though. I honestly wasn't really expecting to get that off. I mean, if we score here... Yeah, I don't know. I'm trying to do the math here, and it's really not adding up. I don't really think we have a chance here, but I'm going to try and score either way. I mean, San Fran forced a third down after that, so it's 3rd and 12 now. I'm just going to try and go for a shot here, and hopefully somebody can be open on this play. I mean, oh, we got hit, so that's going to make it 4th and 12. I mean, with the deficit that we're working against right now, I feel like we kind of have to go for it here. If we get this, we are technically still in this game. And it looks like... Oh, no, that's it. Okay, knocked away. That's basically going to end it. I mean, I really wasn't expecting the score to be this lopsided, but that's how things are ending off. So we can just basically put Season 2 behind us. That was terrible. But anyways, to end off year number 2, for the second year in a row, Dak Prescott has won MVP. On the bright side for Philly, Barkley did get Offensive Player of the Year. And once again, it looks like the 49ers are taking another Super Bowl loss, this time to the Chargers. But anyways, that's going to bring us to year number 3. Once again, the team is pretty much exactly the same. So we're still absolutely loaded. I mean, we have a 95 overall offense right now. The defense has gone down a bit, but either way, we're still loaded. Our biggest problem, though, I mean, all we really need to do is get over San Fran, and we should be good. And once again, it looks like the Eagles had another crazy season, going 14-3 to win the division and get the #1 seed for the second season in a row. And once again, it looks like Barkley played a big part in that. I mean, ever since we've got him, it seems like he's been the best player on this team. I mean, this year he had 1,500 yards for 15 touchdowns. But anyways, it looks like we're going to be playing the 9-8 Rams in the divisional round. And it looks like we're going to get the win against the Rams. So now we play the Cowboys for a trip to the Super Bowl. We're coming out here with like 2 seconds left in the first quarter. As you can see, we are down 7-0 right now. But the last few drives, nothing has really happened. I mean, obviously, we were not able to score on our first drive of the game. I'm just going to hand it off to Saquon here, though, and see if he can keep doing his thing. I mean, last time we played the Cowboys, they did not have an answer for this guy whatsoever. And it looks like it's probably the same story today. I knew Barkley was going to be good, but honestly, I really didn't expect him to be as dominant as he's been on this team today. That's a first down from Hurts, though. I'm going to try and go for another shot here, though. I mean, this is probably just going to be a short play. I want Barkley to be open here, but it looks like, yeah, we got to get that off fast. What a grab from Smith. I mean, that was clearly a pretty dangerous play right there, but on the bright side, it worked out in our favor. Oh, yeah, I'm just keeping this on the ground. Come on, Hurts. That's going to be a first down and some. I'm just going to try and run another slant here. I mean, honestly, Goddard might be our best option here, looking at the way the defense is set up right now. He's going to get that. We are still short of the touchdown. This drive is honestly taking a lot more time than I was expecting it to, but either way, we need 1 yard for the first down. If we can't get this, that's going to be a problem, but it looks like Barkley is going to be in for the touchdown. So that is going to tie things up just like that. We had to work for it, though. I mean, that defense did put up one hell of a fight on that drive. We're coming back out here in the third quarter, though. I mean, as you can see, we have great field position because somebody on the defense got a pick. I honestly can't remember who it was, but if we score here, that honestly might put things away. I mean, there's still a whole quarter to play, so I don't think I want to go that far just yet. But it will definitely raise our chances. I mean, especially considering we do already have the lead right now. I mean, it looks like AJ honestly might be able to be open on this play again. Hopefully, it's the same story as last time. And it looks like we're going to find him again. I think that play worked against San Francisco. That was a couple seasons ago, though. But either way, that is going to extend this to like an 11-point lead. And after that, it looks like the Eagles did finally get the job done. I mean, we only won by 8 points, but a win's a win, especially in the NFC Championship game. So we're finally headed to the Super Bowl. But anyways, to end off this season, it looks like Jalen Hurts finally ended up winning his first MVP. And it looks like we have to play the Chiefs in a Super Bowl rematch this season. I mean, we really need Saquon Barkley to go off today, man, because this Chiefs team is better than they've been in the last few seasons. I mean, they have a 91 overall offense and a 91 overall defense. I mean, I hate to admit it, but that is quite a bit better than what we have going on in Philly right now. I'm going to try and go for AJ Brown off of this play, though, who looks to be wide open. That's a first. If you haven't noticed, though, I mean, AJ Brown is still a 99 overall right now, but he has lost his X factor. Either way, he's still going to be absolutely insane, and Barkley is still going off. I mean, even though the Chiefs have a 91 overall defense right now, it seems like they are also going to be having issues stopping Saquon today, which is definitely good news for us. That's another first. I mean, this dude is literally just running the ball down everyone's throats right now. I'm going to see if he can catch one here. I mean, Oh, that's going to be close. He's going to beat the defender, though. So it looks like we're going to get a passing touchdown with Saquon Barkley. So just like that, we're going to take the lead over the Chiefs. I mean, I feel like this is going to be a very tight game, but that's a good start for Philly. We're coming back out here in the third quarter, though. I mean, as you can see, this game has been absolutely insane, man. We're tied up at 34 right now. This is exactly what I was hoping for. Oh my God, there's no way you didn't hold on to that. That was kind of a buzzkill right there. I just seen Chris Jones hauling ass at me, so I had to get it off fast there. Hopefully we can find... Oh my God, we're getting hit again. Okay, we need to figure something out. I mean, if we give the ball up right now, we are going to have a serious issue. The way that Patty Mahomes has been playing today. I mean, I feel like we kind of have to score on every drive. That is going to save us. That's a first down from Brown. I'm just going to hand it off to Barkley after that, though. I mean, it seems like the run game, honestly, has been working a lot better today than the passing game. I mean, point proven right here. That's almost another first. Of course, our O-line had to go out and fold after that, though. I mean, they got struck with a holding call, so now it's 2nd and 7. I mean, that's not that big of a deal. I probably should have waited there. That's going to bring up a third down. I mean, I saw the open space and just had to go for it, but that did not work out the way I thought it would. I'm going to try and go for AJ again here, who is thankfully wide open because we were getting rushed there. 37 yards to go, and we're in for another touchdown. I'm going to try and go back to this play of Goddard. So far today, it's been absolutely insane. I mean, either he's wide open or Brown's wide open. This time, it's going to be him. Unfortunately for us, though, I mean, KC did force a third down, so it's 3rd and 8 here. If this doesn't work out, I honestly might... come on, Goddard, bring that in. He's going to drop it. I'm really hoping that this does not come back to haunt us. I mean, either way, it's going to give us the lead. But the way Patty Mahomes has been playing today, that might not be good enough. And as you can see, I mean, it looks like that field goal is going to come back to haunt us. I mean, our defense was terrible today. So was Kansas City. That was a very high-scoring game, though. I mean, with that being said, if we want to get the job done, I feel like we do need to add some upgrades to that defense. I mean, Hurts and the Eagles did put up one hell of a fight, but once again, Mahomes is just going to be too much to handle. So, I mean, as you can see, once again, Patrick Mahomes and the Kansas City Chiefs are going to be hoisting another Lombardi trophy. But anyways, that's going to bring us to year number 4, which is going to be the final season of this video. I mean, as you can see, we did fix up the defense by picking up Tremaine Edmonds and Jalen Johnson. I mean, those are 2 pretty solid pickups right there. And I mean, considering this is the last season, if we're going to win a Super Bowl, now would definitely be the time. And once again, it looks like the Eagles went on an absolute tear, going 15-2 to win the division and get the number 1 seed once again. And I mean, it looks like Saquon just keeps getting better, man. I mean, he had a career high 1,800 yards for a career high 26 touchdowns. But it looks like we have to play the Seahawks in the divisional round. And it looks like we're going to get the dub against Seattle. So once again, we play the Cowboys for a trip to the Super Bowl. Cowboys did start with the ball, but our defense got an interception. So, I mean, it looks like the defense is already starting to make a pretty big difference here because... Oh, we're getting smoked again by Parsons. I'm not gonna lie, I didn't even see that man coming until we were already on the ground. But anyways, I'm gonna try and go for Goddard here, and hopefully that will make up for it. That's gonna be a first down. I'm gonna give it back to Saquon, though. I mean, every time we play Dallas, it seems like this guy just goes on a tear. Barkley literally owns the Cowboys at this point, man. I mean, 19 yards to go and we're in. I'm gonna go for another run here, and it looks like we've got some more open field. So 4 yards to go and we're in. After all of this, I feel like the only reasonable way to end off this drive is by scoring a touchdown with Saquon Barkley, and that's exactly what we're gonna do here. So that is gonna give the lead to the Eagles first. I mean, that is definitely a very explosive start. We're coming back out here in the 4th quarter, though. I mean, once again, our defense just isn't doing well. I mean, I thought we were gonna be a whole lot better today after all of... Oh my God, there's no way he actually just dropped that. I don't know what's going on, man. I mean, I thought this team would honestly win multiple Super Bowls. We still have a chance here. I mean, this game isn't over yet, but obviously it is not looking good right now. We kind of got to hurry it up here, though, if we want to win this game. I mean, we got to score twice. If we get a touchdown here, we're only going to be down by 3 points, but... Oh my God, Parsons is going to get to us again. I'm just going to put all of my trust in the hands of Dallas Goedert. I mean, this play has been working pretty well for the most part. That's going to be a first down. Okay, so that does keep the game alive. I'm going to try and go for a shot with Brown here, though. I mean, that honestly might work out for a touchdown. It looks like we're not going to be getting caught. I mean, that's actually a pretty hot start to this fourth quarter. So, I mean, we're not done yet. We still have quite a bit of time on the clock. We're coming back out here in the fourth quarter, though. I really wasn't expecting things to end like this, but as you can see, our defense clutched up for us. So, I mean, we're down by... Oh, dude, hold on. We got to putt this because we don't have any timeouts. And it looks like we're going to have Goddard wide open for the touchdown, which is going to give us the lead last second. I mean, that is huge. That honestly might punch us a ticket to the Super Bowl, but there's still 20 seconds on the clock. So the job's not finished yet. Our defense still has some work to do. But as you can see, somehow our defense managed to mess things up with 20 seconds on the clock. I mean, all we needed to do was allow a field goal or less, and we would have been fine. But since Dallas scored a touchdown, that's gonna send us home. I mean, I honestly thought this team was gonna win like 2 to 3 Super Bowls, but apparently we're not gonna be getting anything. Either way, I mean, I wouldn't say this was an absolute bust. We did do pretty well, and Saquon Barkley was absolutely insane. But to end things off, it looks like Lamar Jackson's gonna be winning MVP, and it looks like the Cowboys are gonna go on to beat the Raiders in the Super Bowl. But anyways, that's gonna do it for this one. If you guys enjoyed the video, make sure to leave a like and subscribe. It really help out the channel. And if you have any video ideas, feel free to drop them down in the comment section below. I'll try to get to as many of them as I can. And while you're down there, comment the most random thing you can think of so we can confuse everybody in the comment section. But other than that, I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace out.